I didn't realize that the door was going to be locked. Huh. Interesting.
Previously, Goku faced off against his evil brother with the help of Piccolo. But things were looking grim for the
goddamn
super duo.
ocean dub.
Ow, that's no scrape. Then Gohan was able to lend a hand just when Piccolo lost his. The little warrior delivered a mighty blow which angered the Saiyan, but weakened him just enough to give Goku and Piccolo one last chance to defeat him. Piccolo! Hurry up, Piccolo! Previously on...
We're only gonna do one of those. Honestly, I might as well just watch episodes of Dragon Ball Z or something. Just have them playing in the background. I actually played a recap. So it was like he was actually watching an episode of Dragon Ball Z. But it was the ocean dub. So it's trash. Oh, I can't see the other one.
You were careless. I'll never forget how much my tail hurt when someone squeezed it.
You shouldn't do that.
Piccolo, do you think you can manage that attack one more time?
Yes, Goku, with pleasure. I see you had a surprise attack after all. You now hold him tight. This is the last time I can do this.
Kakarot, please tell me you're not going to go through with this. I am your brother.
Brother? Don't be ridiculous. You kidnapped my son and you tried to kill me. And, if I remember right, you said you were going to exterminate every human on this planet.
I was bluffing. I would have done or said anything to get you to join us, I swear it.
Don't listen to him, Goku. He'll say anything to get loose.
Don't listen to him.
I was never going to kill you or the boy. Once I was sure that I couldn't persuade you to join us, I was going to leave this planet for good. And that's the truth. I could never hurt my own flesh and blood, I swear. I swear it, Kakarot.
Do you promise to leave?
Yes, of course it's over.
Yeah,
I'll
of
tell the
course.
others that you won't join.
Oh,
No,
poor
Goku!
naive
He's trying to
Goku.
trick you! Don't let him go!
I'll never come back to this planet again, I promise!
Let's see here. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like Funimation or Toei is gonna get upset about me watching about those playing on here. One second.
Hey, check me out! I've gotten to where I can hover like a pro!
Yeah, that's great, Fidel.
Yeah, well, we're doing this every day till I can.
Hey, Squirt, do me a favor and ease up when Fidel's around, okay?
Alright, break time. While I'm thinking about it, well, here's the deal. All this stays secret. The man is, like, seriously overprotective.
Don't even think about it!
He is the world champion, after all. Right? I mean, no offense, but let's face it. Dad hasn't even put me through drills since I don't even remember how long exactly.
So, let's say someone out there actually could beat your dad.
If he lost his title, they'd all disappear.
Perfect. Good to know she won't take it personally. You know, an old friend of mine, and of course my dad, too.
Right. The old lady's bringing him back from the dead for a day so he can play at the big tournament again.
Wait, I get it. Your mom and dad are divorced now. Parents can be a real pain sometimes, can't they?
Sure.
Sorry, coming through.
You've come a long way, Fidel. There's really nothing else that I can show you.
See you suckers at the tournament. Later. Bye.
Take it easy. You and me have got some lost time to make up.
Such a brass character.
Show me some hustle.
Such a brass character. Oh.
Vegeta. Trunks.
93. 9,094.
And last but not least, Krillin.
You couldn't pay me enough
Hell
to
yeah,
try and take
Krillin.
her on now, bro.
All right, fellas. Chop chop.
You can take that to the bank.
Goddamn Mr. Sane. What a piece of shit.
It's really true, right? Dad's gonna be there at the tournament?
So, just where is he off to now, eh? Big Shot's going to miss his window if he's not careful.
They haven't come and gotten me yet.
So, you really think Goku will make it back in time?
Don't you worry. He'll be there.
Kid, wait!
I'm surprised that you're not entering too, Yamcha.
By the way, Vegeta, that reminds me. Listen up, because this goes for you guys, too.
It's not as though you went to the trouble of disguising yourselves back then.
And
door is
trust me,
locked.
the last thing any of us want is publicity. We'll never live it down.
As if I need to rely on my Super Saiyan form to secure the victory.
We're talking level playing field now. Maybe us Joe Schmoes will finally have a shot. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Okay, then. Now for the finishing touch.
Yeah, right. Man, look at this place. I've never seen so many people here.
Must
World
be a
martial arts
gazillion
tournament
of
is
them. What a pain
underrated.
in the neck. People go nuts for this creep. I don't get it.
Well, remember, none of them know what really went down.
To all my fans who waited, give yourselves a big pat on the back! Cause I got this wrapped up in a bow.
I understand your daughter is entering the competition as well.
Yep, the guy still eats up all the attention.
Oh, let the man have his moments.
Hey, look! Piccolo's here!
Huh. Way to spot him.
Back up a second. You plan on competing in that?
Cool, huh?
Ta-da! Hey, guys!
Hey, you made it!
How are things going?
Look at you.
Goku!
I've been waiting so long.
I really have missed you, too.
Oh, this is the most touching moment in the entire series.
You're my dad! All right, good luck!
Thanks, Baba. You're the best!
I'm sorry. Great what?
Great Saiyaman, please.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's just great. You believe this? They're saying we're not old enough. Whoa!
Attention, please.
We need all contestants to make their way to the changing area.
I can't wait to show Dad how strong I've gotten.
Go big or go home.
Go easy on the other guys.
Good luck, fellas!
Oh, funny you should ask. Satan City, born and bred. I trained with the big man himself.
Different times.
You think so?
It was supposed to be amazing, right?
Yeah.
See, I always thought you were bald.
No, I used to shave it back then.
Oh, hold on a sec, that's 18! The android girl! No way! You're telling me you're some kind of couple?
We have a little girl, too. She's not a robot. She's a retooled human being who also happens to be my wife.
Compilation.
This is Great Saiyaman's tournament wardrobe. Huh?
This is actually an episode of Dragon Ball Z, or sequence of episodes of Kai, Dragon Ball Kai, which is like
it looks like we have a last-minute group of
essentially the
contestants
remake
making their
of
way
Dragon
over.
Ball Z.
I don't know.
I could have sworn I saw him before.
I came all the way down from Otherworld.
Huh? You're very committed to this Otherworld angle, which must explain that spiffy
so
prop halo.
dumb.
Good old Piccolo. He hasn't changed a bit.
If anyone needs to switch outfits, you have these changing rooms at your disposal.
I gotta admit, you guys, I almost feel sorry for the other fighters, because they have no idea what they're in for.
My face is supposed to be this color.
We'll just be on our way then.
Last one there's a rotten egg.
Well, looks like we got a full house.
Can you believe this crowd?
They're all a bunch of weaklings.
Mr. Satan didn't defeat Cell. It was you guys doing all the heavy lifting, am I right? Come on, I wasn't born yesterday.
Yep.
Awesome! That's what I want to hear! Could one of you bruisers pinch me? Because if I didn't know better, I'd swear this has to be my birthday! Whatever you say, man! If you want to roll in there with some crazy return from the beyond backstory...
Yeah! Who want to remember today with an autograph from yours truly?
As you know, we're about to get going with the preliminary round of the World Martial Arts Tournament. So with no further delay, let's get down to choosing the other 15 contestants.
What's this all about?
Nope, I got nothing.
All right, in order to show you how the
Goku's like a
machine
fish out of water. He's been dead for 7 years. He doesn't know how things work anymore.
I came here with could take that belt from him easily.
Come on!
I think his muscles busted our cameras.
You can focus on the tournament.
Thanks a lot. That's a relief.
Megaton Punch!
Come on, the dude's an animal. He's gonna win this year just like he always does.
Come over and we'll get you squared away.
Show him what you got, little fellas.
Number 6 got 97 points. Next one up is number 84.
Hey, get a load of the eye candy.
We seem to be having technical difficulties.
What the heck? You said you were gonna hold back!
Number 86 scores 186 points!
That guy just took out the punch machine with a single hit.
It's such a shock. It hasn't sunk in yet.
My dad's score of 139 was the highest one of all.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
Looks like our kids are about to take each other on in the junior division of the tournament.
Here they come. They think they're so cool. I can tell.
Everybody, this is Videl.
The junior matches are about to start up, so we're gonna go watch them. Join us after you get your punch score, okay?
Well, he's my father.
What? But I thought you told me your dad was dead, Gohan.
Yeah.
First up, the junior division with fighters 15 years of age and younger. With an opponent who I can say with confidence is near and dear to all of us.
Yeah. That's time is left. Maybe I'll super. I have to superimpose this or something next time. I don't really know how to do that.
All right, folks. Since we have a bit of time
Honestly,
before the end of the
better than
prelims
just
and the start of the
hear it.
juniors, please enjoy this. It's called Our Savior,
Theater of the
Mr.
Imagination.
Satan, a hero's rise to the peak of glory.
They made a movie about it?
If you want to see it, make some noise! Louder! Show the film! Show the film!
Ha ha! That's their cell? We will stop you, cell monster!
Oh, here, take that. Ha, ho, ha, ha, ha. Now that I have beaten you, I will blow up.
That's Mr. Satan!
Here is a fireball.
Your useless tricks are stupid and... nothing you do has scared me. Take that! Justice always wins.
Make sure to purchase all Mr. Satan merchandise at your local vendor.
That was out of sight! An absolute masterpiece! Mr. Satan, I gotta make sure I meet all you guys so I can meet Mr. Satan and get his autograph!
I hadn't really thought of that. You're damn.
Alright, that's enough of that. I'll be right back, actually. Not like I'm going, not like he's going anywhere. Local DOC. Mr. Jesperson fell into our concoction of butter. He slathered in it and he slipped through the gate of AdSec. Could we get somebody to put him back in? So this door is locked. Like, I can't even... You know, you can't even leave this area until you're, like, designated to. Hold on. I'm gonna try something. Kinda works. That's not right. I guess I didn't change the thing. I thought I did. I guess I didn't. Oh, it's a long story. I'm sure you'll find out. Oh, there's smoke coming out of that other grate. Interesting. So I literally can't really do anything until that door gets opened by someone. I don't know if he meant to lock that, if that door's supposed to be locked or what. I'm guessing it's supposed to be locked until they let you go out in the yard. I assumed that you could just go in the yard. Go in the yard. That has like a double kind of meaning. Although we are expecting a visitor. I mean, this is technically better than how the old MaxSec was, but not by much. At least while you're in the, like, actual building itself. Like, actually, the old time, in 2.0, MaxSec was, like... There was no yard at all. I just don't think there was. I'm pretty sure there wasn't. I mean, I was only in MaxSec for like a second because it was literally the end of 2.0, but like though I think Smiley is going to want to talk to Ursula, that's for damn sure. Wants her to hold him and tell him everything's going to be okay. Things might get a little crazy here soon. Emotionally, everything's gonna go wrong.
Jesperson.
Oh, you can't see me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Jesperson, are you in here?
Hello?
Oh, hello.
I was literally right. I was here. I was here. You just couldn't see me for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Anita May is coming to see you shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll come get you when it's time for that.
Very well.
How are you holding up in here?
Oh, I'm holding up just fine. I'm just peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to...
Trying to what?
Get her moved. Today.
Well...
To Parsons.
Well... I guess they can give it a shot, but they're gonna quickly realize,
that she's not gonna get better.
Nope. And when they realize that, then they'll finally see fucking reason.
Well, you better convince them, then.
Part of my conversation with Anita is going to be about that.
Oh, that's about something else? Or no?
Well, it's about a number of things, actually. But, I'm definitely going to be bringing this whole situation up to her.
Yeah. I think you're at a disadvantage because of the experimental treatment.
Sure.
And not being a medical professional.
Yes. But at the very least, I want somebody who will at the very least listen to me. Whether they do anything about it, I guess, would be up to them, but... Just want to have a conversation.
Yeah. I think it's gonna happen in the skate park. We'll let you know in a bit.
Alright.
Need any more slushies?
No, I'm good for now.
Alright. Speak to you in a bit.
Very well. Oh, there is smoke on this side. High visitation standing and high intensity standing and visitation harpy. Well, they if he was trying to see him, nobody came and got me, so I don't even know. I'm wondering if they would even... I don't really know how AdSec even works in terms of visitation. Let's turn this on one more time. Like, Anita was visiting because I'd requested to have Anita visit me just before I ended stream yesterday. Also, she's a cop, so... Oh, you didn't know? Well, welcome to the high-intensity walking back and forth RP. And also watching Dragon Ball Z on the AdSec television down there. In which we were literally playing clips, compilation clips from Dragon Ball Z itself. So this is a slowed down version of Edith Piaf's Non Je ne regrette rien. That's terrible French. I'll never do that again. It's extremely creepy, so it fits. I actually took French, though, in high school. Took actually 3 years of that. 1 year of Spanish, for some reason. Or was it 1 year, or was it 1/2? Maybe it was a semester. It might have been a semester, actually. Because I think I picked... I chose it kind of on accident. I know I didn't actually want to take Spanish, but I just did for some reason. Maybe it was to fulfill the language credit. I don't know. For some reason, I didn't do French again. Well, I might have done French again, but... Maybe I stopped taking language classes. I don't know. There was a point where I stopped taking math classes. Once I was able to stop taking math classes, I was done with that. Fucking like 11, 12 years of math. Finally able to be like, nah, dog, I already fulfilled my math credits, dog. Now I can be in the video class for 2 hours. As opposed to 1 hour. I'm just rambling on about high school now. You know, this is what happens when you're doing that high quality, intense walking back and forth RP. Actually, apparently they can't see me though when I'm up here, so I'm gonna have to go down there. That's been an issue with GTA, or at least with this with NoPixel. Probably a lot of online servers, honestly, where like, you know, you oh, okay, I didn't see this. Is there can you actually work out in here? I mean, you can RP working out. Okay, there is some yoga. Okay. Be right back. There we go. Getting buff as hell. Can you move in this? And immediately drop it to the ground. Can I use this one? Nah. do another. Oh, having some problems with that one. You know, Kenneth actually is quite swole. You know, despite the somewhat diminutive stature. I mean, he grew up in a prison, you know. Do you remember? Do you remember what they did? Perhaps you don't. But you might just remember real soon. For once in your life, it's time to be selfless. For once in your life, it's time to stop thinking about yourself. There are a lot of people who did some fucked up shit to me to get me to where I am now. But at the end of the day, I carried it forward. I took the torch and I ran with it. All the way to the flames. But they should also be held accountable. Fauna's death will be on their hands. probably won't be around that much longer, though, after I have this conversation. It really depends on the length of the conversation with Anita. I do kind of want to ask maybe about Ursula, if Ursula is going to be around or not. It is Wednesday, so she's not typically around so much on Wednesdays, but I still might want to say, hey, you know... Alright. We'll change this to... Oh, okay. Yep. This is one way to lift weights. Yep. Still getting buff as hell. In the most interesting of ways. Shit, I wanted to make it clear to the DOC I wanted to meet with Anita alone. I mean, not like alone, but like just a fucking Anita. Like, Smiley does not want to talk to Hayes. Anita sure is taking her time. It's like I've kind of rehearsed this whole thing in my head, essentially, this conversation, but like, it's, every time I rehearse something, it never quite goes the way I expect it to go. So I'm expecting kind of more of the same for this one. It's gotta be kind of hard, though, to RP MaxSec. Like, especially with it being... like, fucking, it's not like you can wake up in MaxSec. You know, you have to literally get local DOC to put you... quote-unquote local DOC to, alert the regular DOC to come and put you back in when you wake up. So it's not like it's a separate thing. So that's a bit of a, I don't know, that's a bit of a RP hurdle to overcome. Like, I had to get a DOC to put me back in before I started the stream. I mean, I'll be blunt. The entire concept of MaxSec, or AdSec in this case, is, in my personal view, and this is my personal view, is not healthy in an RP environment, in my opinion. Oh shit, I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Like, I've had problems with the concept, essentially. Like, actually, the concept of Parsons, I actually really like the concept of Parsons. Parsons is actually a great place, in theory. It just needs to be given the proper attention to make it a place that is great. I personally was not thrilled with my Parsons stays, because it's just, when RP happens, it happens. But when RP doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Like, at all. And MaxSec is very similar. Actually, MaxSec is worse. Because at least at Parsons, you're in an open environment, you know, outside. And there's, like, fucking, you know, there's possibility of people walking up to the gate and communicating with you. I mean, here, there's no possibility of anybody coming to get you unless they open the door and let you out of here to go talk to somebody. I'm just talking about the black hole that is AdSec in terms of RP. Like, it's... But the thing is, they want to put fauna, though, in Parsons, so and they want to do it today, so I'm guessing that they want to expedite that process. So Kenneth can get out of AdSec. But until they do that, they would rather not. Oh, there we go.
Anita May is here to see you now, Jesperson.
Very well.
Once we're done, you are going back in here immediately, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be on the left side.
Hey there, Kenneth.
Hey there, Anita. How are you doing?
I'm good. How's prison treating you?
Well, not bad until yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Well, I'll give you the juicy deets. Real juicy deets. Real juicy. So, up until yesterday, I want to say that I was given... I don't want to say I was given a bill of goods or anything like that, but, like... I was kind of told that as part of their case, and by they I mean May, we were going to be building into, well, their release from their chains.
Who told you that, though?
I am not bound by any such client-lawyer privilege, but Charity was very much wanting to go in that direction.
Also, before anything, Kenneth, I just want you to know that you don't have your legal representation right
I'm
here
aware.
right now. And do you want to continue talking to me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wanted to make sure.
Matter of fact, I I don't even want to deal with the fucking bureaucratic red tape of all the bullshit because I feel like I've been dealing with that fucking too much. I just want to talk to you like as a person.
Okay, that's fair.
So I don't give a fuck about any of the goddamn ceremonial bullshit. So I was well, essentially May's case was dropped because they were deemed unfit to stand trial. And I mean, we all kind of know why that is. And up to this point, there was this belief that they would then become fit to stand trial once I, like I said, unbound their chains. Reversed the brainwashing. So, initially, I didn't even want to do it until I had signed the deal. But then I kind of realized, who gives a fuck? And the day came where we believed we would go through with the reversal. Charity was here. Balto was here. And we were raring and ready to go. And, but then suddenly, I get word that, Balto, is getting cold feet and doesn't want to employ that, what was the terminology he used? He used something along the lines of, experimental bullshit or something like that. Even though, up to this point, it has been proven that I can do this. I can do this. I can reverse course. I can't wave my magic wand and expedite the process of therapy, the months and months of therapy that the person in question would have to go through. But at the very least, I can remove the itch at the back of their head, making them want to fucking murder everybody. So, I get word that Balto's getting cold feet, and Odessa apparently said something along the lines of, this isn't happening, or I don't know. So naturally, I reacted in the only way that I knew that I could react, and that was going and taking care of the problem myself. Fuck the red tape, fuck the bureaucracy, fuck all of that. I wanted to fix them.
The other two people, they weren't doing too well for a bit. Don't you think that could happen to Fauna also?
It is... Okay, let me tell you something. Kieran was down and out. Well, down for 2 days. Yes, there is potential drawbacks to it. But I would say the risk far outweighs... Wait, the reward far outweighs the risk. Excuse me, I'm tired, okay?
You're fine.
It's been a very long It's been a very long 24 hours.
Did Fauna want this?
Yes.
Okay.
They made that very clear to me on more than one occasion. They wanted that independence. And the more that I saw them in their state, the more I realized that this needed to be done. But now they want to they want to put them in Parsons. You know, to get them away from me. Despite the fact that I am literally the one person who can absolutely remove their chains. And then have them get the help they need afterwards. I literally have to unbound them to save them from me.
I have a question.
Yes.
What makes them, like, go completely, like, down or dark or whatever, as in after you take the chains off, let's say it? Because if something happens,
Because...
Kenneth, you're looking at first-degree murder.
Well, what happens is every memory that they have experienced... You see, here's the thing. When they come back to reality, when they are no longer bound by the chains, they don't forget everything. They don't. They remember everything. However, they remember everything in a different way. They remember everything in the way that any rational person would remember something. I've often made the comparison to... You ever seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Nope.
Damn. Okay. Well, there's a character on that show named Angel, right? He is a good vampire. He's a nice guy. If he has a moment of happiness, he loses his soul, and he becomes a different person. That person's name is Angelus. Angelus is the evil version of Angel. Angelus left a bunch of death and murder in his wake. And once he got his soul back, he didn't forget everything that he did as Angelus. However, he looked at everything that Angelus did with regret. Essentially, it's like remembering everything you did all at once. And sometimes your mind can't exactly handle that. So you essentially go dark, as you put it.
Okay. No. Why do you want to do this to her? What do you win with it? What's your
I
goal
don't
here?
win anything with this.
Exactly. Then why are you doing it?
Because I...
Kenneth, you're a very smart person. I'm very much aware of that. You're extremely smart. You know how to play people very well.
If I wanted to kill Fauna, I would have walked over to their cell and strangled them in their sleep. I want to help Fauna because I want to help Fauna. Because every time I look at them, I'm reminded of what Ricklock and I did to them. Every word out of Fauna's mouth reminds me of precisely what we did to them. And you're right. You're right. Normally I wouldn't feel anything about it. But for some reason, I actually care for once in my fucking life. Maybe...
Maybe one.
Maybe I'm coming down to the realization that not everything was what it seemed.
What do you mean?
Honestly, it's hard for me to describe. I just want to help them. I just want to fucking help them. Let me help them, Anita. Please. Don't let them fucking take them out of here and put them in Parsons where they try their damnedest to do whatever the fuck they want to save them. And then come down to the realization very fast that there is no help for them unless I help them first. I mean, unless you want me to teach you how to do it. But there's no guarantee that it's even gonna fucking work.
Yeah. I don't think I'm one to play with people's minds, to be fair.
It's basically hypnosis. You sing a song, and it's like snapping your fingers almost. But the only way it's guaranteed to work is if I do it. So they could actually have their fucking life back.
I can see what I can do about that. You sing a song. Midnight, the Stars in You?
No.
Oh.
Have you ever watched Barney?
I haven't, no.
There's a song in there called 1, 2, Buckle My Shoe. Essentially, you have to repeat it 2 verses in the song twice. And each ending portion is a little different.
So this whole conversation was about you freeing Fauna?
Yes. Because they don't deserve any of this. Do you believe that they were brainwashed?
I do, because I knew May, that I knew Fauna. They are very much different.
Then do you agree that I can break it?
I don't have that much visibility or, to be honest, even power over Fauna's case, because I was not involved at all.
Actually, speaking of which, I'm pretty sure Demi Black was aware that this was supposed to happen.
I can talk to Demi and go from there. You're really trying to change Kenneth?
Yes.
You know, you've told me that you were reformed before.
The day on that island, what I said wasn't a fib. I actually wanted to come in here to get better. To get fucking clarity. There's any number of ways that this could have gone down. Yet I surrendered myself. I didn't have to. I didn't have to do any of that.
I know. I'm very much aware of it.
Why would I intentionally throw myself in prison? For any reason.
Why should you get a better deal than those who are your followers?
I don't think I should get a better deal. But I tried to negotiate, because that's all I do is negotiate. I mean, Rick Locke just seemed to sign his deal and be done with it, I guess. I guess I've always been really stubborn. But it's already been 50 years. I mean... my lawyer barely keeps contact with me, so... I really don't care about deals or sentences or any of the fucking garbage. I just want to fucking help someone. I just want to help them.
What if you help them and they die?
Then I will stay here for fucking ever. If they die, you can say I told you so. But right now, I am 3 for 3. Actually, I'm even more than that. And there's maybe one person that can prove that I can do this.
Who?
If they can remember. Tessa Lamb. She literally saw me do it once. A long time ago. Just before I went to prison the first time. I don't know if she would remember or not, but it's worth checking at the very least. Yes, it's possible that they could go comatose. But that's it. It will pass. They will come through the other side. I will completely and utterly rescind any iota of a percent of a deal if Fauna dies because I break the process.
Well, I'll see what I can do in my power for that.
They want to send them to Parsons today.
Is Fauna even awake?
What's that?
Is Fauna awake?
I don't know.
They're trying to send them away today and at least maybe put it on pause for a couple of hours until we get everyone involved in it on the same page.
Okay.
I talked to Stone about well, he came to talk to me about some recommendations and ideas of Pearl.
Did he?
And yeah.
Yeah, there's some
Very
interesting
unique.
ideas there. They weren't all my ideas.
They weren't okay.
I'm just saying, they were not all my ideas. He's very, he's a go-getter. He's got, ambitions. I'll give him that.
How am I supposed to trust someone that was supposed to be reformed? Like this.
Well,
Yes, you turned yourself in. You gave a whole justification of why. But you know how this is from our end too. It's
Yeah.
not as easy.
Believe me, I know. It's a very precarious situation for everyone. But sometimes you have to have a little faith. To try and actively do good. Sometimes you have to fucking take a chance. Otherwise, where the fuck would we be?
Chance to do good. I think the good that I do is putting people involved in crimes in prison, right? Should I take them out?
No. You do whatever you have to do. And I respect you for that. Like I said, I don't get anything out of this. Though it does remind me of something.
What?
I think I know why. I've done all the things that I've done.
Is that something you want to share? There's no recording devices here, Kenneth.
You see, I've always given excuses for everything. I've always legitimized it in my own little way. Oh, this person made a twat that I didn't like. I'm gonna do something about that. But the truth is that, this whole thing, it was never about sending a message. It was never about trying to destabilize systems or bring down the man or just to kill for pleasure. When I say this whole thing, I mean the whole thing, not just my stuff. What it was about was someone projecting their experiences onto other people because they couldn't deal with it. Because they didn't know how to deal with it. So they dealt with it the only way they knew they could. Because that's all they were taught.
Is that what happened with you?
More or less. I am a monster, Anita. I acknowledge that. But for the first time in my life, I actually want to try and do some good. You won't believe me. You'll walk away from here and you'll have a conversation with Hayes there, probably, saying that this is all a bunch of bullshit. But
Actions speak louder than words, Kenneth.
But if I can fix Fauna, and they don't die, then you'll know I'm telling the truth.
You said that you're trying to take action on your own hands and do something about it, about the fauna. What did you do? What action did you take in your own hands? What do you mean?
I was having a conversation with Charity, and that's when I got word that Balto didn't want to go through with it. So I said, then I have to do what I have to. So I ran over here to AdSec, where Fauna was. I put my mask on. And I started to do the incantation. I was tased promptly.
Did you start at Orion?
No.
Or were involved in starting Orion for this?
No. There was a riot, but it had nothing to do with me. There was like 50,000 lost in here. Among all the other lifers.
Aren't you scared of doing it in a rush like that? Maybe be hurtful for her? Them? Sorry.
I mean, you have to think about it from my perspective for a second here. Like, imagine... I'm trying to think of an example here. There was an example I was thinking about, but I've just completely lost it. Well, one example was that... Okay, imagine there was a... Imagine you... Okay, I found it. I found it again. Okay, good.
Give me an example. Let's
yes,
go.
yes, here we go. I got it this time. So, imagine that your best friend was bit by a very venomous snake, right? And you literally have the antidote on you, right? But for some reason, there's another friend there telling you not to give the antidote to this person, your best friend. Saying, oh, no, we don't know what's in that antidote. We don't know what that antidote's gonna do to them. Even though it's literally anti-venom. So you're trying your hardest to give them the anti-venom, but your other friend keeps pushing you away, telling you, no, we can't do this. So, when you see your best friend, you're going to do whatever you can to knock the other friend out of the way to get over to them so you could give them the goddamn fucking anti-venom. Would you do that? In that situation, would you do that?
One's FDA approved, the other one's not.
Yeah.
Come again.
You said
one's
once.
FDA approved, the other one's not.
But see, that's the problem, though. Everybody is so scared to do anything without permission or approvals or getting past the red tape. When logic dictates precisely what needs to be done. All I'm asking is for a fucking leap of faith here and a little bit of fucking logic. No bureaucratic bullshit. No fucking red tape. Just fucking human decency?
decency, okay.
I know, that's a new concept for me,
know.
Anita. I know.
I know, Kenneth.
I am very much aware that it's a very new concept for me.
Because in my head, right, I still ask myself a lot, how can someone just pull out a knife or whatever it is, grab someone, stab them, kill them, brand them, whatever you want to call it, and live with it?
That's the thing.
And now you're talking about human decency.
I'm not gonna be able to live with it. This is just the beginning, Anita. This is just the beginning. I'll wake up every night in my sleep remembering what I did to Fauna. What Rick did to Fauna. Which was even more fucked up than I ever knew. But the thing is, it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there, Anita.
Or does it stop?
It keeps going. The more time I spend here, the more time I remember everything that I did. In the moment, it was pleasurable. And I did relish in it. But like I said before, then I remembered. Why I did this.
Ah, Kenneth.
I hurt a lot of people. Whether they were by my hand or by someone else's.
You know that Rick hurt me?
No, I didn't.
I got poisoned by a node in my house.
Jesus fucking Christ. Every time I hear his name, I start to hate him more and more. But then I realize I gave him the keys.
Yes, Kenneth, you are to blame on this too. That's the thing. Unleash this whole thing.
I'm sorry.
I'm not looking for an apology. It's the whole impact of the whole thing. It was you on the Hannah Baker movie, wasn't it? The video.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured. You called me a couple of days after that, remember?
You have to remind me of what I said.
It was just something along the lines how, you know, this was just starting and, you know, even if you were all caught, Carcer World will never die. Remember that?
I do remember that.
Is Carcer World dying here?
Say that again?
Is Carcer World dying here? Is this it?
Yeah. I would say that it is. Like I said, it was a projection of one man's desire to feel better about himself. That's all that it really was. What are you guys texting about?
Oh, I'm not actually texting Hayes.
Right.
I'm not. I swear on my life, right now. She's been on the phone the whole time, though.
I've
literally just
noticed.
on my phone.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
I noticed
Exactly.
these things.
Yeah. Swear on my life, I wasn't texting Hayes. That's what you want to hear.
Sure.
Are you scared of her talking to me?
No.
She's literally hearing everything. Like
I
don't
know.
think
I know
to,
she's hearing
I don't
everything.
think I have to
I know she's hearing everything.
message her or anything, because
Well, just you've been
pretty
looking
much
at your
here.
phone multiple times, and then she's on her phone.
to be honest, Kenneth, I would love not to have to look at my phone so many times sometimes. But that's
Hell, I'd
case.
love a phone right now. You know, you have no idea how it is when you wake up and then you think about you want to pull your phone out and then you're like, oh wait, I don't have a phone. Fuck.
How do we go from here, Kenneth? The next steps. See what I can talk and do about Fauna. Can't make any promises because I'm not even involved. I'm not even like secondary or anything in their case. I'm literally just from the outside. You can talk to some people, can see what the hell that's about. I can't make any promises.
At the very least, I wanted you to listen.
I've been listening.
That's
I
all.
promise you that. You know, Kenneth, I've always listened to you. Remember with Honey and Betty? Who did I listen to? I was there. I knew everything that you were doing on the side. But you still asked for help and I still went.
And I don't regret asking for your help. That sounds bad.
Okay. Just turn on the radio for this. They're gonna go home.
You want to know actually why I reached out to you?
Why?
Because of Kieran. Because Kieran somehow managed to make me see a little reason, a little understanding. Before him, I would have never done that.
I haven't talked to Kieran in a while, but from the bits that I would talk to him, you know he worshipped you for a bit.
The thing about Kieran is that he's... well, he was very lonely. And despite what we did to him, we tried to give him a home. We did give him a home.
A home that broke him, though.
Yeah, well, sometimes families break.
I know.
And sometimes they find ways to come back together. That kid, even though he's a lot fucking older
like
than
30?
I am.
Yeah,
he's
that
like fucking
kid,
38.
yes.
He's like 45 years old. But still, that kid, he sees the good in people, and
he does.
And he came to me, and this was after his incident, in which he got hurt. He lost like 30 years of his memories.
And he got stabbed, or?
I think he got like tortured. I don't know. I think it might have been by Seaside or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
He lost all those memories, so he thought he was 6 years old. At the time, he was still under the auspices of the conditioning. But he came to me. Well, actually, he'd been having bloody noses left and fucking right, which is a common occurrence with Kieran, but it was happening a lot more regularly. And he came to me in fucking pain and misery. And he asked for help. I didn't know what to do. This nearly 40-year-old man who often gets mistaken for a kid was asking me to do something about it. Because he couldn't remember who the fuck he was, and his fucking brain was, I don't know, malfunctioning. I don't know. There was just so many layers to that kid. I can't even. All I know is that he was in so much pain. The 6-year-old side of his brain and the side of his brain that was conditioned. And I did the one thing that I knew would help him. And so I let him go. Out for 2 days. Broke out of the straps that were keeping him tied to his bed himself. And then free to go off into the world. Excuse me, I need the slushy.
Fine. The best thing on prison, though, it's the slushies.
Not as good as I remember them. Please keep him safe.
He's been doing good.
He still visits me.
Pretty sure he still saw you as a father figure for a while, so.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, he's a lonely guy.
Yeah, some people just, they're lonely, you know. As they might not, there's people that enjoy loneliness, and then there's those that don't, so.
Yeah, I really don't like being alone.
That's like a little bit lonely.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty lonely. It's ironic because I'm not exactly the most social person though, either.
Not about being social, it's about having the people that you care around you.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
You say so?
Actually, no. I do have have you ever been in love before, Anita?
Yes.
Like how is that exactly? Like what is that?
How is it being in love? Okay, well,
It's a new like listen, I just what is that, you know?
well, there's a difference between, you know, being in love and feeling loved. First of all, there's two very different feelings. When you're in love, it's because the person that is by your side is the person that you count on for everything and that you know that you can count on. And they will love you unconditionally. Doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter what you go through. Doesn't matter what you do. They're there. They don't judge you. They'll be there to support you. And whenever you need, and whenever you hit rock bottom, they'll be there to get you up.
Yeah, I know someone like that.
He didn't give up on you.
I know.
He was there with you.
I know.
And she wants you to get better. Even if it means spending your life here.
I know.
It's okay to feel things, Kenneth. It makes you human.
God fucking damn it.
It makes you a human, not a psychopath, Kenneth. And it...
That's remains to be determined.
It's okay. It's okay. She can say whatever she wants. It's fine. It's okay. I am sorry, Anita. You may not believe me, but I truly am. You don't deserve to have to go through things like this. I don't even know why you put yourself through this.
I like to tell myself that I believe in people. But also part of the job.
Yeah. I want to do whatever's right. But when it's time.
You think if, and this is a big if, right? This is just a very hypothetical, all right? Because this is not the path that I want this to go to. Being very clear here.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to get out of here, you really truly think that you would be reformed?
Yes. But I would need help.
Let me just tell person I'm gonna call them back. Hey, is it urgent? Give me yeah, I'm okay. So I'm in the prison having a conversation with someone. I could call you after. I know. Okay. Alright, bye. Love you. That was my sister.
I didn't know you had a sister.
I have a couple of them, actually. I have a very big family. My dad's adopt people like crazy.
Really?
Yeah, my dads are crazy.
Hmm.
Like Tessa. She's my sister.
Really? What?
Yes.
Tessa is your sister?
Yes.
What a fucking small world we live in. Well, you literally work with Tessa, but I mean, still.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know, honestly, she's the only reason why I fucking came down to this realization about myself. You know, she always saw the good in me. And then I spat in her face.
Yeah, that's Tessa. She always believed in the good of people.
Like, even now. I mean, she hates me, but she led on to something that I was just completely taken aback by. I don't want to take up any more of your time, Anita, but I wanted to get the word out about Fauna, and
yeah. I'll see what I can do about that.
And to continue to answer your question.
Again.
Oh God. What's happening?
Yeah. God damn it.
This is a terrible place.
So with terrible people.
Yeah.
Okay. No promises, but I'll do what I can do.
That's all
I'm
you
still
can
waiting on. I don't know if your lawyer is gonna send us the physical, the mental eval. Like I only got notes from it. I don't know what's the whole thing behind
He
it.
hasn't given it to you?
He just gave me notes. So like I don't know.
Well, I know
to
that
him.
he's sick right now.
Yeah.
So
I think we do need to sit down and talk about the deal. I do want I
Absolutely.
would want you with representation, of course.
Yes.
I'll try to talk to him and see when he's available or so. If not, what we could do is we could always talk about it, and then we don't sign anything on the day, and then you try to meet with him or something like that if that helps, and then
Yeah,
go
I
from
mean,
there.
I've been mostly leaving it up to him.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
But I mean, yeah, just I guess reach out if you can.
Yep. I did texted him the other day. I see. I don't think you ever.
I called him. He said that the therapist is currently taking a mini vacation and that he needs either Pixie or Quinn to write up the eval for us.
Okay. Well, yeah, I texted him like 4 days ago, say that I wanted to sit down and discuss this, but he didn't say anything back, so I'll just book him again on that. So, yeah.
Okay, well, it'll get done when it gets done, I guess.
Alright. And stay safe, alright?
I will. You stay safe, too. And you stay safe, too, Hayes.
Is that sincere?
Yes. But did it not sound sincere?
Sometimes with you, you're a little bit manic when you get excited about things, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, that tends to happen with me.
Yeah.
My bad.
You're Gucci. Don't let the little guilt peck away at you.
Oh, it's gonna peck away with me at me nonstop. But that's okay.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. I think we need to notify DOC that, you're good. Yeah.
That's if they're still not shooting people.
Yeah, I don't, yeah, that's,
Copy. We're done our chat with Kenneth, so if you guys want to put him back in AdSec.
Hopefully we can speak again soon.
Well, you have my phone number, so it's not like I can call you.
True.
He's in AdSec.
I am in AdSec. That's true,
Oh,
too.
they don't have there's no phone numbers here. Yeah.
No
there's
phones.
here. Sorry, the prison changed a lot since I
No
was
phones.
DOC, okay? I have no idea where, the phone booths and whatever are.
There's phone booths in the yard, but then there's
none here.
It's actually interesting. AdSec's actually really badass looking, which is like something to say because last time I was in there it was like just cramped, but now it's just like I don't know, fucking. It feels like Bane lives there. I don't mean the Bane that's here. I mean the actual Bane. The Batman Bane.
So you mean that Bane should be in here?
Yes, that Bane should be in here. Yes, absolutely. think he'd be a good bunkmate, actually.
Maybe. I don't know.
Molded by the dark. Or some shit like that. That's the line, right? Yeah, that's the line.
Ah, you're not getting any DLC to get you now. You're just, yeah.
Wait, are they dead?
I don't know.
Are they all dead?
Let's just wait for the blimps. Let's just wait for
sounding
the
so excited.
I'm
Are they dead?
I mean, well, shit. I mean, I could go there and check to see if they're like alive.
Probably a bad idea because they'll most likely shoot you.
Wait, is there like a fucking riot going on?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There's like shots 5 minutes ago.
I mean, I heard the shots, but I didn't know where they were coming from. I do sound really manic. Oh my god, I gotta stop doing that.
He's come here.
It's a thing that happens every once in a while.
Goddamn Ozzy.
Baby, it's a firework. Du, 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 du.
Wait, how's it go? Ha, ha, ha. Or there's a... Maybe there's a firework. Something. You gotta remind me of the words. Remind me of the words, hey, or Anita.
I don't remember. It was like
oh,
something about fireworks. I can.
Baby, you're a firework.
Is it baby?
Is that literally the only lyrics that all three of us know? Is that it?
No, let your fire or your colors burst. Make them go ah ah ah, and then I don't remember anything else.
So it is ah ah ah. Okay.
Yeah.
And it should make you. I don't know. So now we gotta wait for DLC. Hey, did you know that Law Enforcer is back?
She is?
Mm-hmm.
The old bestie.
Hmm.
Well, that's cool. Is she
maybe
doing FIB
here,
shit?
You know. Oh, she's doing PD shit.
Yeah, she's just cop deputy.
Huh. Guess the whole Washington thing wasn't what it was cracked up to be.
A lot of ideas in this city down. Anyway.
True.
Red tape.
Always goes back to the red tape. I mean, honestly, though, I'm not even... Well, I guess I'm... Okay, they gotta put me back in there. Okay, right, yeah.
We don't have keys to this place. This is we're only given keys when there's riots, and then we have to just come in and shoot people.
Does this not qualify as a riot? Whatever this is?
I mean, yeah, but we don't want to shoot you.
Oh, right. Oh, what do you mean? Of course... You don't want to shoot me, Hayes? Really?
No, not really. A lot of paperwork. I don't feel like doing paperwork.
Yeah, paperwork sucks. I bet. So wait, you have to do that every time you shoot somebody?
No, just when they die.
Ah, gotcha.
That's, you know, whenever you're shooting somebody, there's always a chance that they die because you're actively harming them.
Right.
You should know this. Knife to artery, then suddenly they're dead in a couple of seconds, and you're just kind of standing there like shit.
Wait, are you saying that I have to do paperwork?
No, at that point you have to get rid of a body, which that's also work.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. It's just different type.
Wait. Have you?
Type of work.
We will. You not from
No.
You're not from experience.
Out of all the things that I have investigated and pushed to the docket and gotten done, you think I don't know you guys have to hide your little bodies?
That wasn't the question, though. You know.
No, I don't know
God,
from experience. I know from having to clean up every scene where you guys try and hide your little poop, like a cat and a freaking cat box.
Likely story.
But it's just like the hands coming out or something. It's just fucking Jesus. Oh, this is a really bad riot.
Oh fuck.
There's one and everything.
Yeah, the Lost were here yesterday. I'm guessing they're still here today. Hey, can you imagine a world where I was a cop? Seriously, you know?
I think you need to do one, get empathy, and two, follow the law.
I mean, the Jaguar was in here.
Oh my god.
He doesn't
Apparently
have
not.
terrorism or first-degree murder on his.
Yeah, or serious assault and killing.
Wait, he has first-degree murder? What the fuck?
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
Those are you have to get your record expunged. At which point, those are the things that you can't get expunged.
Well, shouldn't he by law have to get his record expunged because he's a cop?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully
He's working on it.
Yeah, he's going through the process.
Oh, okay. Well,
Takes
good.
2 weeks.
Good on him. You know, thumbs up to that.
Yeah, working on becoming a clean civilian again.
Back to being our sheriff. How we know.
But I think you're kind of like up a creek and with no paddle with that one.
Expungement.
Doesn't apply to serial assaults and
eh?
killings.
Or first-degree murder. Or terrorism.
I think it's debatable whether or not there is any murders, right?
Are you saying that it's debatable if there's any murders that happen?
Attempted gang.
Oh my.
Attempted gang.
I only failed at murdering somebody, so I should be able to become a cop.
Yeah. I failed to kill somebody, so I should be able to be a cop. No? No, you disagree? Are you telling me that I should dash my dreams of being a police officer?
I'm really sorry. I think you'd be. Yeah.
Fair.
You can dream about it. Just like dream, sleep, and tend to be
Dream
a cop.
big.
Yeah. Not like actively pursuing those goals because the judge will probably just be like, no.
Yeah.
But
I don't know
what
how
about
I would feel
Siobhan
working by your
Fitzpatrick? Huh? What about Siobhan Fitzpatrick?
What? What's up with her?
She'll definitely say no.
The serial killer lawyer. You know, she was all about like reformation, justice, and the American way.
She just I mean, we just had a case with her, and she just and we just got someone sentenced to There's assaults and killings and a bunch of other stuff, so. Yeah. Yeah.
She also, you know, just wants to defend people that should have a defense. So they're not just going to court by
I mean,
themselves.
true, of course,
unprepared.
everybody is entitled to a defense. But, like, she was
Exactly.
always, like, you know, like, all about, like, I don't know. Like, she firmly believed that Jocelyn was innocent. Like, you know, there's a lot of defense attorneys that I don't really think they believe that their client is, like, innocent. They're just trying to find whatever fucking holes they can to prove, that the other side fucked up on something. I don't know, like a technicality or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much the normal.
But, like,
She really
like, you know,
thought Jocelyn didn't do anything?
yeah, she was like, you know, like, in no way Jocelyn did this. You know, and, you know.
Jocelyn called me a long time ago.
Did she?
Trying to get, yeah. But I haven't talked to her in a long time.
Yeah, I see her name on one of the cells here, but she doesn't like to come out.
Yeah, prison does that to some people. Unfortunate.
What are your favorite TV
I
shows?
retire? What?
What are your favorite TV shows?
We're doing small talk?
I mean, what else are we supposed to do while we wait for whatever the fuck this is to...
Favorite TV shows? You know, why don't you go first?
Honestly, I hate most
I
television,
love-
but...
What? How can you hate TV? You literally brought up Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I like old TV shows. I'm a boomer. Listen. Wait. Boardwalk Empire. That's a show. Wait, no, not Boardwalk Empire. No. Breaking Bad. That's a show.
Breaking Bad is a great show.
That is a show right there.
I've rewatched it several times. It is
Well,
not a boomer
if
show.
you wanted me to think more modern, you know, I figured I would go Breaking Bad. Or Mr. Robot. I don't know.
You're not even saying something like Criminal Minds?
That's procedural garbage.
Or
Criminal Minds is kind of ridiculous in some of the stuff that they do. Mr. Robot is a really good show about psychology, though. And how the social structure is always draining on everyone.
It's also a ripoff
what's that
of Fight
show?
Club.
What's that show of the guy that reads like expressions and so on? And if they Lie to Me, I think that was it. That was a good show too. No, am I alone on this one? I think that was it. Lie to Me.
Well, was it Lie to Me or was it The Mentalist?
Oh man, I don't.
So I think both shows are very similar concepts.
I don't think I've ever watched Lie to Me.
You want to know what's a really
talking about
terrible
Lie to Me.
movie?
Hmm.
You want to know one of the worst movies to come out in the last 10 years is?
What's that?
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Oh, god damn it. Anita!
Don't look at me like that, Hayes.
Not once?
Like not once. Not any of them. All right.
Not.
I don't know.
I was
any
in
of the
prison for
rabbit
20
shows.
years before I came to this city, and I saw Star Wars. Really? Really?
He's got you there, honestly.
And not just A New Hope. Also, the last Jedi's not that bad.
Well, compared to like Rise of the Skywalker and the Last Jedi, yeah, the Last Jedi's better. the level of quality has been going down.
Honestly, the sequel trilogy is the absolute worst trilogy of Star Wars. It's even worse than the prequels, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like the
Might
prequels,
watch
the
TV
prequels
shows.
were really badly written and badly directed, but they were charming.
Whatever. I haven't seen it. Whatever.
Wow.
Listen, me and
Whatever.
Hayes were just having a
Okay,
moment there about, touching base
mainstream.
about Star
You're
Wars.
just mainstream
Whatever.
person. Okay, what are the movies that you
Whatever.
watched around the time Star Wars came out? It was like every
Which one though?
Have you seen Jaws?
Rise of a Skywalker.
Jaws? I don't know.
Haven't seen
Wait,
Jaws?
Jaws, like as in the shark movie?
Yes, the shark
Oh
movie.
yeah, I
Bada,
have. Yeah.
bada.
Yeah, I've seen that one. You know what TV show I've been watching, which is kind of like fitting? Orange is the New Black. Just,
Oh shit.
Getting that you're in prison. So.
Yeah, I know, right? Very topical.
Eh. Eh.
Yeah. I haven't ever watched that show. What, My Piper or something? Is that her
Yeah.
name?
Yep, that's her. I don't know. I think the oldest movie that I've probably seen. What year is the Chainsaw Massacre of Texas, whatever?
Oh, that depends on which one you're talking about.
I'm talking about the old version.
1974.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Of course, you know it off the top of your head.
I know movies and TV shows pretty well.
my
Okay.
God. Right.
Halloween
Okay, one of the
1970.
first-
Actually, was Halloween 1978? No, Halloween was 1978. Yes.
This is the first time Buffy the Vampire Slayer aired.
1997.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I've only seen bits of it though. Buffy the Vampire Killer.
Did you just say vampire killer?
Isn't it?
Slayer.
Slayer. Oh,
Slayer,
wow.
Anita. Come on now.
I feel like I'm
I
being
watched
judged
it when I
right
was
now.
a kid.
I only remember seeing bits of it, and I remember how it was just like I have like this faint memory of like one of the vampire attacks being like really bad, as in like the way that it was done.
This
And I was just like, just killing me, you know. But yeah, it was just bad.
Well, in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, though, when the vampires got killed, they typically would turn to dust. So I don't know specifically if that's the. You might be thinking of Blade.
I have no idea.
Actually,
Blade,
they turned to dust.
like bursted into flames.
Oh,
and
they
then
also
turned.
turned. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And most of them,
It
they
was-
just turn to dust.
It was like the jump of the vampire towards the person that I was referring to. That's like my vague memory of it. I don't know.
Jump. Vampire jumping
it's-
on a person.
Not as in like, yeah, they were gonna. You know what, Hazel? Whatever. I don't like this conversation anymore. Where's the DLC? No, I don't like this conversation anymore.
Okay, so vampire jumping on person.
Okay, you shouldn't Google that.
Yeah,
shouldn't.
you
That's
might
not
not
gonna
like what
happen.
you see.
shouldn't
You might
Google it
not like what
that.
you see.
I'm putting
Yeah.
movie.
Oh my god. I don't know if you should
Hello,
Google like that
Balto.
anyway.
Maybe from dusk till
Maybe I'll
dawn.
don't Google something. We're still waiting for DOC to put Kenneth back into his lovely little solitary lifestyle.
Damn, that must suck.
Deep breaths. All right, old man, it's gonna be fine. Okay, sounds good.
You have seen The Dark Knight, though, right?
The Dark Knight?
Yes,
no?
The Dark. Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you know when we're gonna leave. Bye. She said yes, right?
I wish.
Yeah, do you watch Batman?
Hey, I have seen the latest, the last Joker.
Last Joker was pretty good.
It was really good. I
was
really
pretty
liked
good.
it. Really liked it. I've seen Suicide Squad.
Which one?
Both.
I mean,
That's
it's a
something.
movie, you know.
I've seen Gotham.
Yeah, so have
I've
I.
seen the TV show. You know, the TV show. So that's...
Oh, the TV show. Okay.
Yes, the TV show. But yeah, that was it. That was my Batman involvement.
What movies do you watch?
I watch a lot of things. I think. No?
You think?
You don't know. Okay.
You know, I'm
we need
more
to
of,
sit
like,
you
a
down
documentary
and
type of
have you
person,
watch like
you
every
know?
movie ever made.
I feel like that because I don't get a lot of references from people who are like, oh, from this. And I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. But
Jurassic
I'm
Park.
more of like, yeah, I've seen Jurassic
Okay,
Park.
good.
Yes, I've seen Jurassic. I remember I even was the last one, not this one that came out. Like,
Oh, Dominion.
There was one of them that I went to see on the movies on 3D, and I scared the shit out of me. I saw it.
3D version was actually really good.
Yeah, it just felt like it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Anyway,
jumping
cool thing.
out at you.
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah. One.
Back to the Future.
Yeah, I've seen Back to the Future.
Okay.
Man, I love Back to
Okay.
the Future.
Okay.
Yes,
You're getting some
yes,
points
yes,
now.
yes.
You're getting your points back. Okay.
Seen E.T. and all of that. But like, yeah. But yeah, I'm like, nowadays I'm that person that whenever I want to see a movie or something like that, I end up just watching like a documentary or something like that. Some real cases of stuff that happened or anything like that.
Do you watch murder mysteries?
I watch a lot of murder mysteries. That's literally like the thing that I watch the most.
I see. So wait, you're telling me that you investigate the shit and you also watch the shit too?
Yes, I've watched the documentary from Ted Bundy at least twice.
Take a break, Anita. Jesus.
Yeah, that's really digging deep into work. Like,
what?
To be honest, some of them I just fall asleep.
Oh.
So wait, are they still over there having problems?
PD just left. DOC, we still have Kenneth Jesperson. Copy. All right, someone's coming over here.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
Thank you for coming out to see me.
Yep. No problem.
And please go watch some movies.
Okay. All right. I guess.
I know all they really need to do is open the gate, grab them, and then go stick them back in the box.
Okay.
I didn't want to do DOC's job.
Yeah. I'm gonna place some stuff in, I guess, or do we just walk him there? Alto, this is your realm. Okay, well, I guess we'll just walk you there.
I'll just walk towards the door.
More than us.
Yeah.
We literally don't know any of the procedure here. I don't even. That's cute me. Well, you're around enough to slightly know.
Oh. back in my day, POCs had a one pager SOPs. That was it.
There you go.
Good old
This is your part
solitary
where
confinement.
You're gonna give us a room tour and you know, show us your cell and everything.
You want me to show you my cell?
You said AdSec was cool.
I mean, it is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. My cell is up top there, number 24.
Oh.
Also, I have episodes of Dragon Ball Z on the television over there. You know, don't at me.
Nice.
That's fine. Dragon Ball Z is actually pretty cool.
How about that?
Why is there a smiley face on it, Kenneth?
Listen, I wasn't gonna not do that, okay? Listen, you know... Listen, you know, you're in a...
Stupid people make stupid choices.
Listen, you're in a bit of a state of being, you know? You tend to write things down on the wall, you know?
Okay, alright. Alright, Kenneth.
I got it out of my system, at least.
Okay, alright, that's fair. Fine. Well, we're gonna go then, alright?
Alright.
Alright, stay safe.
You too.
See you, Kenneth.
See you later,
stay
Hayes.
alive. Only for them to say they'd rather die. Quiet.
Oh, damn. Goes from this serious conversation, this very serious conversation to, you know, what are your favorite TVs? What are your favorite TV shows and movies? You know, what is your, you know, what are your hobbies? You know? Imagine if I became a cop. I figured I'd take one quote from chat, and we would see where that would go. Oh, I was gonna ask about Ursula, but I'm thinking that's probably gonna be it for me, actually, for today. Let me, just so they know that I'm not here anymore. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. All right. I don't know, was it? We'll see. Thing is, though, is that there's nothing... I mean, there's no... I don't even know how to describe it, but, like, there's... Everything he said was basically kind of, you know... I need to, how do I do this? How does one use Twitter? Or not Twitter. Twitch. How does one Twitch? Alright, I'm gonna send it over to Kathy. Yeah. I got nothing, honestly. I had something and then I lost it, you know? I had something and then I lost it. Damn it. Also, thank you for the follow, Bog Guy. I know you followed 2 hours ago, but I had cinematic mode on and my alerts don't show up. But, you know. I don't know if I'm going to be around tomorrow or not. It depends entirely on a number of things. So, we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to send it over to Kathy. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. And, you know. See, I imagined in my head that there was going to be a lot more screaming, but as per the norm, usually the things that I say out loud are never quite the same as what I rehearse in my head. Usually it's for the better, but, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, peace out, everybody. See y'all later. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow or not. It depends. Yeah. 7 viewers. Okay, good. Alright. Peace out, motherfuckers.